konnichiwa minasan, hajimashite, Max desu, osugashimasu, bonjour, comment allez-vous, je m'appelle Max, 여러분 안녕하세요, Max입니다. Hi everybody, welcome back to the brand new live video for the girls, for the children, and for the Tia Rocio French bridal. Max only talks about strip clubs and OnlyFans fantasy today!
Yay! For the children.
For the children, because I got a complaint yesterday. They said I was too raunchy, and I was like, well, I'm a guy, and if we weren't just a little bit raunchy, then it wouldn't be fun to watch, right? Because that's why we watch, so we can escape our problems. Hello, Cindy. You guys, we just finished our Instagram. We did our TikTok live first today, which is, we went backwards because it's topsy-turvy, but hello. The nails slap, you guys. We used the 1, 2, 3 Go Extreme Tapered Coffin today, and we rounded out the tip. We used Space Galaxy Kitty. We used 2 color honey ombre gels, and we did diamonds, and they are so beautiful. These nails are very eleganza, extravaganza. And don't forget, you guys, that right now, tomorrow, 35% off sale ends. Promo code JULY35, July 4, JULY 4 ends tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. and that will save you 35% off your entire. Oh, it's a hair washing day. It's feeling a little itchy. But you know how it is with the bundles. You gotta not wash them all the time, especially when they're blonde, because they break off all the time. Right now, Tia Rocio, she took a piece of hair off my face because it just breaks off like a dandelion, like a Persian cat. It does. Blow on it. For reals. Hello, Miss Creations is here. Dully said hello. Yeah, I finally made it. Welcome back, my lovelies. Just saw you on the TikTok. She's ready for the whole fantasy. Guten Tag from Deutschland. So these nails came out really beautiful, and I love a good tapered coffin. They're almost giving a little bit of pipe vibes, but the length is not too long and not too short, because Uncle Rudy's like, don't make them too piney. Don't put too many diamonds on. He just complains too much. If you don't like your man to complain, let us know in the comments below. I'm not complaining, but men that tell their women what they like and what they don't like. Especially if he's not paying for it. If he's paying for it, then I guess it's a little bit different. But other than that, enjoy it, right? Have fun. You only live once. Sydney's in the Caribbean. Where are you right now, girl? What fantasy are you serving in a bikini covered in coconut oil? She's like, LOL, mine doesn't say anything. He knows his place. She's like, I love to hear my man complain. She's like, that lets you know you're doing a good job because you're keeping him on his toes and he notices things, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, let us turn this camera around, you guys, and begin the snatching of the phalanges. Oh, and then that lady that yesterday, she's like, I'm going to unfollow you because I like Russian candy. Should we have a piece of Russian candy on camera?
Yes.
Just for her. Because yesterday... Ooh, awesome. Yesterday, I got a big box of Russian candy, and somebody said, I'm going to unfollow you because I like Russian candy. And I was like, why? I paid a lot of money for that candy. And it took a long time to get here. Well, not too long, but let's get some Russian candy.
Yes, that was good.
It looks like Mexican candy from afar, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I thought you were going to have a piñata.
I know, she was like, no, that's an expensive piñata. A Soviet piñata. But I was telling you guys, the first time I went to Moscow went to school, she's like, Max, you're hilarious. I try. And then I showed Tia Rocio right now a comment that somebody left on my, what was it?
Email?
Yes, they emailed it to me. She said I was too raunchy because all I did was talk about strip clubs and OnlyFans. And I was like, well, what else am I supposed to talk about?
Keep it clean for the children.
For the children. Oh, I swear.
Oh, my children are all grown.
For real. But the first time I went to Russia, my dad loves candy, so I brought him back a whole bunch of candy bars. And he said that this one looked like me. So I'm like the Russian Gerber baby. It's called Alyonka, and it's actually a little girl. But it's a very good candy bar. But, well, let's see. Oh, this one's cute too. But my favorite is Mishka. So let me find a Mishka. And Mishka means 2 things in Russian. It means man or it means bear. Here it is. And this one's my favorite candy bar. Because I love Mexican candy, but Mexican candy is very different from Soviet candy.
Oh, yes.
Mexican candy is salty and spicy and sour and savory.
Sweet and salty at the same time.
Yes, a lot of sodium.
Yes.
Poor Mexican kids are gonna have hypertension from all
Well,
this.
that's why now all the stuff in Mexico is labeled high in
Really?
Oh, exceso en azúcar, it says.
And sales.
Excess sugar or sodium.
Oh, I like this comment. You have to read it. People need to pull their heads out of their butts.
Yes.
So this one is Mishka Chocolate.
Like Masha the bear.
Masha. Is it a boy bear or a
It's
girl
a cartoon.
bear? But is the bear a girl
Masha's
or a boy?
a little girl. And she's trouble, and the bear is always trying to keep her from trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Mishka. Is that the name of the bear?
I don't remember. But it's a little cartoon. It may be Russian, I don't know.
Masha is the girl. Yeah,
Yes,
and
the
Masha
little
is the
girl.
girl's name.
Masha and the bear.
Do you want the big piece or the small one?
The little piece.
Okay.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, Masha's a girl. It's a cute cartoon. It is.
I love the packaging. It's very, like, vintage. Masha and Mishka. Dawaj, dawaj. Poland, they were whiskey barrels. Oh. Speaking of alcoholic candy, Mexican tequila chocolate is pretty good though too. It has a nice kick to it, doesn't it?
Yes.
So enough of me rambling, you guys. Let's turn this camera around and begin the snatching. As we had our Soviet candy. And honey from that part of the world, the best. Oh my gosh. Turn this camera around. So this is the before. Should we show them a little sneak peek of the after? This is today's fantasy. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? And that's done with honey ombre gel. We use number 7 and number 1. And just diamonds on 2 fingers, just to keep it classy. Just because we're classy hoes. For that lady. Keep it classy, Max.
Yes.
We're from the expensive strip clubs.
Uh-huh.
Curves. Not from the boat.
Not from the boat.
Not from the boat. From curves.
That's so funny.
Didn't Tens used to have limo service too back in the day?
Yes.
They did, huh? We should go to a strip club.
We should.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, Rudy, you're back already."
The last time my nephews were going, and they're like, "Thea, do you want to go to the strip club with us?" And then Rudy says, "No, you can't take her." And they're like, "Why not? You won't let her go?" He says, "No, because before you know it, she's the one that's going to be giving lap dances."
Getting that drunk.
I'm like...
She's like, "I'm part of the entertainment."
Yes.
Jeez, Rudy, why are you such a party pooper? So we're going to use the duet bit, and we're going to begin to clean everything out.
Who is today's hand model?
It's Tia Rocio.
The crazy lady.
Uncle Rudy's wife. Cousin Manu's, she was his nanny for a while.
Ex-nanny.
Ex-nanny. Now he's stuck on the boat. But now he's going to go back home.
Yeah, for a month.
For a month. And then back on the boat. On the banana boat. And we're going to clean everything out so that we have a nice pockets for the fantasy. How is your guys' weekend going? This week has felt really weird to me.
Why?
I don't know. Like, today doesn't feel like a Saturday.
It doesn't.
It does not. I think it's because of the 4th of July. And we're skeleton crew right now.
Yes.
So, Monday, everybody will be
quieter.
back. It just feels really weird.
The candy looked delicious.
It was
Did
so
you
good.
Order it from abroad?
I did. It was from Russia. So, you guys know I went to school in Russia for nails. And I had just felt really nostalgic about having candy from that part of the world again. Because every so often, I like to listen to music from there. And just like watch videos or talk to like acquaintances I have there or my teachers. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to order some candy from over there. Because I had not had candy from over there in a really long time. And yeah. I got some in the mail.
Upton Daisy says, "God, I love you, Max. You're so funny."
I love you more. And then yesterday I was like, oh, I got candy from Russia yesterday. And the lady said that she was going to unfollow me because I was eating Russian candy.
Web Snatcher said, "It's humid as hell here."
Talcum powder in your panty kind of day.
I saw a meme that says, I better turn my life around. If I cannot handle this heat, I sure will not be able to handle hell.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, like, I've been to some pretty hot and humid places. Like, I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Thailand in the summer. Hong Kong. Oh my god. Oh, that was really hot. Hermosillo. What the hell am I talking about? Hermosillo, where my parents are from, was 117 when I was there at the end of June.
But is it humid? It wasn't humid, was it?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, like the day we came back, we had to go to Sam's Club because Mexican cleaners are the best.
And Sam's Club in Mexico has like 5-gallon buckets of
I bought giant
laundry soap.
And Fabuloso. Bleach.
Yes, you get them in like 5-gallon containers.
So I bought like 3 big old barrels of each one.
And then they used to have their like Go Light juices and stuff in 3-gallon containers. I can't find them anywhere anymore.
Oh, you have to go back. And then the Be Light, that's what it is. Yes, the Jamaica one is really good.
Yes, the Jamaica
and the
really
pineapple
good.
one too. But now I digress. I forgot what I was saying. That day that I had to go to Sam's Club.
About the humidity.
Yeah, it felt like I was at the beach.
Really?
I think because it rained the night before.
Oh yeah. Too hot to go outside. Oh, yesterday it rained so much in Nogales.
Really?
That it washed up cars.
Oh yeah, it's really bad over there when it rains.
We haven't gotten rain at home.
No, it hasn't been. It's been pretty dry.
It's been a dry monsoon.
But it's rained a lot more than it did last year, though.
Yes.
I honestly don't like the monsoon.
I like the rain, not the humidity.
Oh, it's horrible. If it rains constantly, then it, like, I remember one year it was really muggy the whole year.
Yes.
It rained a lot. And I was like, this is what it's like living in Houston. Houston, I heard, is really hot and muggy. Thank God I didn't move there.
Yeah, they said.
Don't they have like a hurricane coming soon over there?
It's coming up that way. It hit the Yucatan Peninsula.
Oh, really? Cancun?
Yes, down that way.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know exactly where, but that's where it was hitting. Too hot to go outside.
For reals. I think, what is it here today? 107 or something like that?
I think so. It's too hot.
It makes me question my life. What's the weather in Alaska? Is anybody watching in Alaska? What's the weather right now in Anchorage so I can be really mad and upset at my life?
Weather in Mexico City is nice.
What is it right now?
Summer. I don't know, but when I used to check last summer, what is like in the 70s.
Wow. Hey Siri, what's the weather right now in Mexico City?
It's currently clear and 77 degrees.
77 degrees. F you, Mexico City.
Down from 76 to 62 degrees tonight.
That's disgusting. Hey Siri, what's the weather right now in Anchorage?
It's currently cloudy and 59 degrees.
59 degrees? I know where I need to be.
55 degrees.
We should become snowbirds and go to Mexico City or Alaska in the summer.
For real, 59 degrees?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I would be the happiest person on earth.
We gotta get out of Tucson in the summer.
For real, 59 degrees? Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yes, that was the hurricane coming from Jamaica. Hurricane Beryl.
Beryl? That's a horrible name for a hurricane. Who came up with that?
I don't know who comes up with this name.
I want to name a hurricane. Hurricane Roundface.
Well, that'd have to be like, what letter is that in the alphabet?
R.
In the 20s?
So it's based like, it goes like that?
Yes. This was a second hurricane, so it's a B name. The next hurricane has to be a C name.
Oh, I didn't know. I think I did. But I remember that, like, when I was a little kid, they would always talk about El Nino.
Yes. Or La Nina.
La Nina was after. But the first one was El Nino.
No, El Nino or La Nina, it's the temperature of the ocean.
Oh.
And I think La Nina is cooler, the El Nino is warmer, and that's how they determine
The thing?
the hurricanes and all that. I'm in Canada. At least we have winter.
We have winter.
Uh-huh.
Kind of.
Hurricane Cara Redonda is the next
Yes. Because it's with the C. Round face, you're going to be Hurricane Cara
one.
Redonda.
We have to submit a name. Maybe
Yes.
they'll get it.
And then we're like, it's named after a real person. And he can be like right there.
Yes.
He's like, watch out, everybody. Here I come. He is vicious.
He's famous
He's
and destructive.
destructive. You need to watch out with the round face. Cara redonda.
Oh, that's a good name.
So these are the 1, 2, 3 Go Extreme Tapered Coffin, but these are actually the OG launch. These are not pre-etched. And I will show you how to etch them. It literally takes like 5 seconds. So she is 9, 7, 6, 7, and then I think 2 on the thumb.
I got my nails done one
face.
time, and the girl used some tips that were smaller than my nails.
So like
And
a
I
week
kept
later, they were all grown out on the
Telling
side.
her, like, those are too small. No, that's how they're using them now. No, that's not how I want them.
You're like, I want my nails to not grow out on the side, and then you get hangnails.
Yes, like, no.
We're gonna take our brand new famous nail tip prep. It is a non-acid nail tip primer, and you're gonna scrub the inside of the 1, 2, 3 Go nail, just like that.
Oh, see, Cindy Chris must be a meteorologist. She said El Niño's a lot of rain. Niña is dry season, no rain.
Oh, I thought it was like something with global warming or something like that.
No, it's the temperature of the water or the water current, something like that.
I just remember being really small, and they were always talking about that on ocurrió así, el niño or la niña, and then el chupacabras. Do you guys remember they would always talk about el chupacabras on Spanish television?
My brother swears he saw El Chupacabras.
Really?
Yes.
El chupacabras. If you remember the chupacabras, press the number 4.
It's like the Skinwalkers.
Oh, is it really?
I don't know, but kind of.
I'm surprised they haven't made more mainstream movies about El Chupacabras. They should. Hollywood, if you're watching, let's make movies about El
My
Chupacabras.
sister was telling me when she comes over to my house now, I have to walk her back across the street.
Because
she
of
lives
Chupacabras?
far, because of Skinwalkers.
Okay.
And when she goes to Brianna's, to my
We don't live
daughter's-
anywhere near the Navajo reservation.
No, but she says she watches so much videos on them. She's afraid at night now. So when she goes to my daughter's, she just lives on the street and she drives.
Really? Doesn't
Yes.
she go to the studio? Why is she watching that kind of
No.
stuff? Oh, it's the other sister.
Well, I have 3 sisters. My youngest sister.
And we're going to use peach taffy gel today.
Nails by Carrie says, so excited. I just ordered it.
Awesome.
Cindy says, El Chupacabra. Yes.
For real, that was everywhere. Remember? El Chupacabras. Round face is the Chupacabras.
Ay.
In human form. And remember, you guys, when using taffy, any kind of gel, bubblegum gel, DIY gel, less is more. People always want to go in with big old blobs and then it gets everywhere and you have a giant mess and you have to clean it up. No, my love. Just squeeze out what you need. And if you need more, just go back in and get more. No need to waste, especially in this economy.
Carla said, hola, una consulta. Para hacer un relleno se debe retirar todo el set.
Entonces ya no sería relleno, sería un set nuevo. Para hacer relleno, si vos lo quieres ver, lo tenemos disponible en nuestro canal de YouTube y también aquí en Instagram tenemos cómo hacer un relleno y lo haces como si fuese cualquier tipo de uñas. Si puedes usar acrílico, puedes usar happy gel, puedes usar candy jelly, que es nuestra gel de construcción. Pero si la retiras la uña, la quitas y la pones nueva, entonces ya no es relleno, no es mantenimiento, sino es uña nueva, aplicación nueva. So the question was, if you take them off, will you still do a set? And I was like, no, that's not a fill, that's a new set. If you want to see how to do a fill, we have videos on how to do such witchcraft. But if you take them off, then you're doing a new set. And I'm using my Kiki tool to pat, pat, pat. Keep it thin on the sides, thin in the middle.
Carla says, me pasas el canal de YouTube. No sabía que tenías un canal.
Sí, todos los videos que ponemos aquí los volvemos a poner en YouTube. Y el canal, what's my YouTube channel? Does anybody remember? Oh, I forgot. This is when you help me.
Oh, assistant.
Yes, this is where the teamwork makes the dream work. Hold on, I want to make sure it's not check. Okay, hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Charlie St. Cloud says she just got her practice hand in the mail.
Hit me.
She's so excited.
Awesome. I hope you love it. We're using peach taffy gel today because it looks beautiful on her skin. So if you are a cinnamon, tan, gold, goddess, bronze, silky ganache girl, or you just want a more peachy nail, okay, peach taffy gel is perfect for you.
She says she ordered hers and her friend also, so they can practice together.
Awesome. Okay, hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. That's all you need. 5 seconds, and you're done. Okay, hit me. Perfect. Let's see this one.
Betty D said, "Morning, Matt."
Hello, my love. Let's do the cuticle here one more
Nail
time.
Couture on YouTube.
There you go. Ahí está el canal. Lo acaban de poner. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Last but not least, the thin.
Gracias, Cindy, she said.
She's on it. Where in the Caribbean are you right now, Cindy? Are you in Colombia already? Okay. Having that famous Colombian cheese. I had an arepa this morning, but it wasn't that good.
No.
Estaba desabrida.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, wait. Gotta put liquid gummy on the inside. Do you like arepas?
Yes. Thank you. Nails by Carrie says she has beautiful skin tone.
Doesn't she? She's serving us cinnamon, silky ganache, gold goddess moments.
Dudley Country Daycare says, I bottle tan every Friday night.
Ooh, okay, I see you, girl. I see you, J-Lo.
Cindy Chris says she's in San Andres. It is a Caribbean and part of Colombia.
Ooh, nice. She is soaking it up, enjoying her holiday. Beautiful. Let's bake these bad boys now. 1 minute.
And which nails are these?
These are extreme tapered coffin. Is it really busy right now over there? Is there a lot of tourists in Colombia? Did you see 90 Day Fiancé Love in Paradise?
No.
No?
Those are ones that I never watched any of them.
I liked it because it's shorter.
Uh-huh.
And it's faster paced.
Yes.
But you need to watch 90 Day Fiancé UK. It's so good.
Really?
Oh my god. So much better than the American one. Because this lady on there, she's dating this guy. She's probably like 40.
Uh-huh.
He's 20 years old from the Dominican Republic. And like he's milking her and her mom is milking her. Like she went to his mom's house and she was like, this lady, I swear. She was like, well, I need a new estufa and I need a new roof and this and that. And she's like, okay, let me help you out then. And she's just giving them money left and right. And I was like, los está imponiendo.
Uh-huh.
You know, one thing is to give it like a gift.
Yes.
But like I didn't think that was cool.
No.
And then to take it too, like if that was my family, they'd be like, no, we don't want to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would. But this lady was like, no, okay.
No.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
Dudley Country Daycare says, I thought you did top coat underneath.
You can, but Liquid Gummy has a precision needle tip applicator and it just makes it faster and easier. And then we're gonna oval out the tip just a bit.
Cindy Chris says she could not go out today because her little girl has a cough.
Aww.
And it was raining and windy today.
Oh. So she's like, we're gonna stay
poor
inside.
baby. Hope she feels better.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious. And you guys see how little you have to file on the sidewalls? Sizing is really important. If you're in between sizes, go with the bigger size and then taper it in. But don't squeeze in too small of a nail, because then you're going to have issues with the ledges on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you squeeze into a pair of jeans that's too small, what's going to happen? Muffin top.
Yes.
But we don't want that with nails.
That's why I wear dresses.
She's like, it's more comfortable. Let everything air out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know, on
Too
Temu,
hot.
I bought my mom some like Arabian dresses, almost like caftans.
Really?
Yeah, she loves them. And they're like $20.
On Temu?
Mm-hmm. When we went to go see Pandora, she wore a dress like that.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to check them out.
And they're just big, all like almost like caftan Arabian dresses.
I've ordered a couple of things from Temu, and my sister's the one that told me, don't use your bank card, use your credit card to pay for it.
Really? Why?
She says, so, you know, I was reading emails too about because they come from China, that you should double check your bank card, make sure that only that charge goes through and stuff like that, which I always do regardless of where I shop.
On any, yeah. It doesn't matter if it's Chinese or here in America.
But she goes, yeah, so that way if they take your credit card number, you can just cancel it out or whatever.
Well, that's the same with the bank card, isn't it? Because it would be used as a Visa. So now we're going to use our refine bit to begin to blend out the cuticle.
Oh, Carlos says, hacía uñas, pero me agarró una alergia tan grande el acrílico que tuve que dejar.
En serio, qué tristeza. Ya probaste los productos de nosotros, amor. Te van a reencantar.
Ajá.
Y mucha gente que sufre de alergia han podido volver a hacer y a ponerse uñas porque nuestros productos son hipoalergénicos y veganos también.
You can tell the difference.
As we have so many people
even
that
in the application, like when they're applying the acrylic, you can. It
see,
doesn't burn or anything, but you can feel the difference in
the product.
Yes.
So many people that have been sensitive or allergic to products have been able to wear nails again because of enolcouture.com products. That's how incredible they are.
Yeah, I've had my nails nicked when they, like my cuticle nicked when they applied acrylic, and you know, gets puffy and stuff.
Almost like a little infection. And then product gets into the bloodstream and this and that, and with enolcouture.com you don't have to worry about that. Worrying is a thing of the past.
Carlos, estoy pensando en implementar tu método, pero debo capacitarme.
Por el momento no tenemos clases, solamente los videos que vos puedes ver. Y son completamente gratis todos nuestros videos. Y hacemos todo paso a paso. Y es cuestión de práctica. Pero echando a perder se aprende. So right now we're going in with the easy bits at 20,000 RPM. And then I'm actually going to lower the speed. And go back again just to really refine everything. So on New Jersey, on the Real Houses of New Jersey, I've been hearing online is that they're not going to have a reunion this year.
No?
That the final episode is Dolores hosts a dinner party at some steakhouse, and that Danielle, that girl, and Jennifer Aiden get in a really bad fight, and she gets a pitcher and she throws it, and like glass gets everywhere, and that Melissa fights with Margaret, and Margaret fights with Dolores too because she says something about Polly having man boobs or something. And I was like, it's not that serious.
No.
But a lot of people don't like Polly for
Dolores.
What do you think? He doesn't want to get divorced.
No.
And he doesn't want to get married. And she's going into business with him too. They're going to open up an electrical company.
I mean, as long as she signs contracts and the stuff she needs to do for her business.
Prenups and everything.
Wouldn't be the first couple that's together when somebody's not divorced.
And the last.
Or not married.
And I mean, she's on TV about it too. So like, I'm pretty sure his wife, quote unquote, knows what's going on. It's not a surprise. Let's remove the dust. Isn't this shape so slimming? It's like she has Spanx on her hands. So now I'm going to use my spring nipper. And we're going to trim only the non-dry living tissue.
Dudley Country Daycare said, I've used other brands and honestly 1, 2, 3 Go are far better.
Period.
They stay much better, the best adhesion.
And the biggest variety of shapes and styles. Over 100 styles to choose from. And right now, you guys can save 35% off using promo code July 4. It ends tomorrow at midnight.
Thank you. She says the rings are beautiful.
On both of them. Both of the hands. The purple pink one. That's funny. I was thinking about if we went to your acquaintance's house up there in Phoenix, my cousin's gonna be like, how do you know this lady? And I was like, I met her at a party.
They went to the lake today, to Lake Pleasant.
Where's that?
North Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
And my daughter went, her husband and the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter's like, I'm gonna take some food, like to make sandwiches and chips and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, because I asked her what I bring, and she said just beer and lots of ice. I'm like, well, that's all you basically do, go to the lake and drink.
Is it me or people that go to like drink beer in the summer and they start sweating, they smell like beer?
Yes.
They do, huh? I knew I wasn't crazy.
Not everybody, but some people do.
They smell like sebo, huh? How would you describe sebo in English?
Like the animal fat? I don't know.
Like Crisco. Oh, that's funny. So now we're gonna get our manicure water, and with the diamond moonbit at a low speed, we're gonna buff and polish the dry skin and just get that really airbrushed cuticle that we all love and know.
Yeah, Dudley Country Girl says she's a ring girl. Upton Daisy says she only wears one ring on her right finger and she's not married yet.
She's married to herself.
Uh-huh. Lisa Ram says it comes out of your pores.
It does, doesn't it? Look at that cuticle, how the diamond water just finishes everything off. And manicure water. I keep saying diamond water. That stupid Asa. Remember her from?
Yes, Showers of Sunset.
Yes, and she had diamond water.
Uh-huh.
It polishes, it buffs, and smooths out the dry non-living tissue. She had a Jackson baby.
Uh-huh.
Smart woman right there. She's set. Oh, supposedly PK and Dorit are back together now.
They had broken up?
Yeah, they had split. I think she did it to stay on the show.
What?
Because I honestly, Dorita's really boring. Don't you think so?
She's a lot.
She's very like, okay, girl, calm down. Take your anxiety pills. Because she's like, calm down.
And then last year, I think her husband, when he did all that thing for her, like the Julia Roberts dress, like in Pretty Woman with all the jewelry, it seemed like she was like
so stressed out
and not appreciated that he did all that for her.
Because she was like, I need to talk to my kids. And he's like, they're fine.
Like, dude.
She's like, no, I need to talk to them. But who am I to judge or know if that whatever really happened to her was true?
I mean, everybody takes trauma differently.
Yes. But I honestly think that it was not true. I think it was staged for the show, for her to be like relevant when they broke into her house.
I mean, that was real. The break-in.
Yeah, but I think it was staged though. Because...
The break-in?
Yes.
No.
Because what... Okay, so the guy was like, oh, I'll leave your phone at the door.
He did, but you know those people that were caught?
I was like, what a nice burglar.
There was like realtors when they had open houses because her house had been on the market.
Oh, really?
Before. There was a guy that worked in a realty company or something that did open houses, and he would show up to these houses and kind of basically map out the layout of the house, and then he would give it to somebody, and then they would give it to the thieves who would go break in these houses.
Really?
So when they broke in, they knew like the master bedrooms, the main
like, had
bedrooms.
it mapped out.
They had the houses mapped out because somebody that was working for a realtor or something would come to all these open houses.
Oh, so it was real, allegedly.
It was real.
Allegedly. But honestly, Dorita's like, she's a lot like, girl. She's the kind of person that I feel like would talk when they're like everybody's quiet. And it's like, you don't have to break the silence, girl. Calm down.
Yes.
She's way too much. And I heard PK's not doing that good either. I think he had like a show in the UK and it got cancelled. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Where is my power magnet?
Dudley Country Daycare says, what is your manicure water? Just water, and what are you wiping them down with?
It's not water. That was acetone, actually. Manicure water is a proprietary blend of microdermabrasion fluid. It has lanolins in it, like jojoba oil, pineapple oil, peach essence. If you use just water, it would dull out your bits. So we're going in with Space Galaxy Kitty 17, my white ombre brush.
Oh, you know, I just remembered, you know, the guy that I told you, he was telling his wife, get some nails done.
Mm-hmm.
I showed him like your cuticle oil and the Belgium Rose cuticle remover and stuff that I have. I was like, look, these are all his products. And he was smelling them and he's like, oh, these smell so good. Go get your nails done. He kept telling his wife, go get your nails done.
She wanted to be a model?
I said, all his products smell really good.
They
I said,
do.
none of them smell bad.
I'm a big scent person.
Yes.
I actually got rid of some models because they stink. I am a bit like, I always think it doesn't even matter what socioeconomic path you have in life. You can be dirt poor and still be clean and smell nice, and you can be hella rich and stink.
Yes.
So you're.
It depends on your personal cleanliness.
Exactly. Having money or not having money does not mean that you're gonna smell bad. But I've had some one and done models. You know who they are. That stink, and I am not. My nose is no gracias. It says. So we're going to go in.
And colors. What colors are you using?
This is Space Galaxy Kitty 17. And the taffy gel we use today is peach colored. And then we take our power magnet, activate. Because we're going to do a little gradient ombre effect. For the girls and for the children. Look at that. And for the raunchy fantasy. I don't think my videos are that raunchy.
No.
What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you think a little bit is okay, but not that bad. We keep it PG-13 sometimes.
As much as we can.
We never get rated R.
No.
We always try to stay pretty PC.
We leave those comments for when we're offline.
Those are for the VIPs.
And I think because we can be a little sarcastic too, a lot of people can't take sarcasm.
They're like, huh? Or they get offended.
Yes.
But then that's the spice of life, the fun. You can't take it too seriously.
Lisa Ram said, what did you tell the stinky models?
I never called them again. At one of them, I made her wear a mask because her breath stank. Ugh. And I just kept giving her hand sanitizer. I was like, hopefully it'll cut the smell, but no. But for real, it's like, if I can smell you, you can smell yourself, girl.
But I think they get used to their smell. And they're not bothered by it.
Really? That's not bueno. That's not cute.
It's like noise. I had a smoke alarm that I needed to replace a battery. And it chirped every so often.
And then it blended into the background.
And I just like tuned it out. And then somebody came to my house and they're like, that is so annoying. And I was like, what is your smoke alarm? And I'm like, I don't hear it. And then when I was paying attention, I'm like, oh God.
There it is.
Like it beeped like every minute or so, like really loud.
I'm like, should I give her like a Bath and Body Works coupon or something? You can get 3 for $15. If you can buy weed and you stink like weed, you can buy Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I guess I just learned to tune out my smoke detector. It never bothered me.
It just blended in.
I was like, oh, okay, when I'm at the store and I remember about batteries, I will buy some.
Bake that just 30 seconds.
Ew.
What did she say?
My sister said, ew.
Is she watching?
Yes.
We're going to go to the studio later, sis hermana. What's her name?
Alejandra.
Hermana Alejandra. What studio are we going to go
Tomorrow.
to? Tomorrow.
You said you would go with me.
I don't have anything to wear. I need to wear a suit.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Ralphus goes in a suit.
You don't have to.
He's an elegido.
Did you say Space Galaxy number 17?
Yes. Did you know that? Ralphus is an elegido. He's a hurricane. Hurricane Cara Redonda. So we're gonna use Honey Ombre number 7. I got my puffy tool ready to go to. He's actually gonna talk at his studio really soon, and I was like, I want to go and see that. I would pay money to see it. No, I wouldn't pay money. Maybe, I don't know.
No, don't pay money. Just go see him.
For free. And go party. And then I can see Hermana Alejandra there. Which one does she go to?
English.
Oh, she doesn't go to Del Valle?
No.
What about Las Palmas?
No, I don't know anybody there.
What about, wasn't there one called Mission?
Yes.
And there's a Canada one too.
Oh, my sister has assembly this weekend.
Oh, she has Asamblea?
Yes.
In TCC?
I don't know if it's in TCC or in Casa Grande.
Oh. And then isn't the International Asamblea coming up soon?
See, you know more than me.
I know. He told me it was going to be in Iceland this year. So we're going to go in and begin our ombre. I'm using Puffy Tool to pick up the Honey Ombre Gel number 7. Look at that, you guys. Oh, so beautiful. And so thin, too. Keep that nail skinny mini. Have you tried the Kim Kardashian Spanx? I wonder if they're good.
No.
No, they're not good?
I have not tried them.
Oh, you have not? They're called, I think, Skins, huh?
Skims.
Skims. And I think they have some for men, too.
She came out with these bras that have nipples on the outside of the bra.
Modeled after her nips.
Yes.
Because that's what I need in life to be happy is Kim Kardashian nips.
Yeah, and show my nips everywhere.
What's the point?
Yes, at the TCC is her assembly.
Oh, we'll have fun.
And now she just came out with these new bras that says that it looks like you have a boob job.
Really?
It
Like a
makes your
push?
boobs really perky.
Well, isn't that what a push-up bra does?
Yes.
So it's a Kim Kardashian push-up bra.
Yes.
Are they
But
gonna
not with all the padding and stuff.
without the padding?
Not like all the excess padding that others wear.
Oh, like Angela. I thought she had a boob job, but it doesn't look like it. From 90 Day Fiancé, the one that's married to the African guy. Is her name Angela?
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Didn't she have like a whole bunch of plastic surgery?
She got a breast reduction.
Oh, really? Were they bigger before?
Yes.
She's wild though. She's funny.
Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she had a breast reduction.
He's in America now, finally.
Is he?
Yes.
Michael?
Uh-huh. And I think they got separated or something.
Are you surprised?
No. But I don't know, was she like desperate for like affection or something like that? Because she found all kinds of stuff on his phone. Mm-hmm. And then he went over to apologize and like made this really dumb story about it. She's like, okay, you can sleep here tonight.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't? She's like, get that phone! She was screaming at the camera crew to confiscate the phone because he was like sharing her social security information and her tax returns on some group called Paradise Men, and it was all kinds of African dudes that would like marry American women. It was wild. And she had, I mean, the writing was on the wall.
Baby Cake said, didn't the African guy run away from her?
Yeah, I think he's like in Texas now or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's bake that 30 seconds.
Yeah, she was a crazy lady.
Yeah, and then the other one too, Debbie from Georgia. She was with a Moroccan guy that was like 20 years old, and she's like 70. And then she went to Morocco, and the guy's like, I don't love you, I just want a visa. And I was like, girl, I mean, if it's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true.
If you're 70 and you're hitting up a 20-year-old Moroccan dude, it's probably because he wants his papers, girls.
My future dreams.
You're like, no. Like on the Real House of Dubai too. What's her name? Caroline, the English one.
Oh yeah, she's with that guy from Spain.
Yeah, I thought he was Italian though. He looks Italian a little bit, huh?
He's just from Spain.
Yeah, and
Espanol.
he's really young compared to her, and he's really pushing her to have a kid.
Uh huh.
She's like, I don't want one.
Dudley Country Daycare. She says she's loving the look.
The fantasy. We're just getting started, Barbie.
Oh, remember the lady that bought the guy a PS5 and she got mad he didn't want to sleep with her?
No. Who? I want her to buy me a PS5.
Yeah, it was that guy from the girl from San Diego.
Who?
What was her name? I think her name might have been Debbie also.
Really?
The guy was a singer from Africa.
Oh, Soldier Boy!
But he was like, no, it's not that I don't want to sleep with you. It's that, you know, in my culture, we don't sleep around, like we don't sleep like that.
Okay, and he was like
married.
He was texting a whole bunch of, or like talking to a whole bunch of other girls, huh?
Uh-huh.
I remember that.
Yeah, she was so mad.
And she bought him a PlayStation 5?
Yes.
And she shipped it to Africa?
No, she came to visit him in Africa and she brought it with him.
Really?
With her.
Wow. That is commitment.
No, as a woman, like if you have to already barely met a man and already send the money across the world and pay for your way there and around there plus his, that should be a clear sign that no, this is not the person for you.
My friend that lives in Paris, he would pay for his boyfriend to go visit him in Paris. And I was like, was it first class? Because I'll go first class. I won't fly coach to Paris. No, thank you. But if it's first class, like, I'll go for free.
I'll be your boyfriend.
No, not that serious. But I want a free trip to Paris. And he was like, no. And then they had an open relationship. But my friend that lives in France is really ugly. So, like, he wouldn't get any. And the other guy was, like, messing around with other people. And he was, like, smoking, like, crystal. And he wanted to have, like, this menage a trois with his other friend. And, oh, my God, it was so messy. I was like, oh, my gosh. El chisme.
Uh-huh. It's a scam. That is so crazy. Girl Squash says, what color is on the tips?
So we have Space Galaxy Kitty 17, Honey Ombre number 7, and then white on the tip. I'm going to do 2 coats of white. Go ahead and put that in. Remember, my love, when working with white or black Honey Ombre gel, you want to build it up so that we have the best gradient effect possible. But, like, I'll go to Paris and, like, say hi.
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with him because he's boring as hell. But, like, I want to go shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Euro Disney. Paris is really pretty. Just walk around, look at all the old buildings. But then after a while, it gets boring.
Yeah, I don't think...
You've been to Paris, haven't you?
No.
Spain.
Spain.
And Portugal?
And Portugal.
What's Portugal like?
It was pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
And Spain?
I loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
Were people nice?
Yes.
Really? But the food?
The food... It was pretty. It was okay.
You're like, where's the chile?
Yes, the spice.
It doesn't have any spice to it, huh?
They use a lot. They eat a lot of pork.
And garbanzo too, don't they? And
Yes.
olives?
And olives.
I love olives.
Bread.
You know where everyone's going a lot right now, though, too?
Where?
Turkey.
Oh, yes.
Everybody and their mom is in Turkey.
Mm-hmm. We have friends that are in... Right now they're in Italy, but they started in Paris.
And then they're going to Turkey?
No. They're coming back next... It was like 18 days, I think.
Like a tour?
A tour. Started in Paris, went to Monaco.
I would not want to go anywhere in Europe right now because of the Olympics. So it's probably really expensive and really crowded.
Oh, it was very... Their pictures, they seem very, very crowded.
Yeah, because everyone's
But
getting...
it's like their summer.
In Europe? Yeah, summer vacation, summer holiday.
Okay, Max, what is that chair?
It's a yoga ball. But Monday I'm going to get another one because this one is not that comfortable.
Yeah, it's bigger than the other one you had.
No, this one's smaller. It's the one I've had, but I feel like I'm shrinking.
It's the one you had?
Yeah, I've had this one for a minute already. But I keep bouncing around. That's what I don't like because my feet don't touch the ground.
Uh-huh. When we went to Spain, it was the end of January.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning last week of January, first week of February.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like their winter, so it's like off season for tourism.
Mm-hmm. So it was nice?
It was nice.
Because you felt more special.
There
you
was
were the only
not a
person
lot
there.
of people. There was not very crowded. It was not, the cold was similar to here, not as
okay.
cold.
Did
The nights were not as cold, so it was good. It was nice.
Did you have gazpacho? Or is that only in the summer?
I don't think I had gazpacho. Maybe I did. I tried a lot of different foods that I don't eat here.
Stuff that we don't have.
Yes.
Did you have any McDonald's while you were there?
No.
That's one thing I do is every time I go to another country,
You go to
I have
McDonald's?
to try down McDonald's, yes.
Really?
Yes, because they have stuff we don't have on the menu.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, it all tastes the same.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that we went to from over there that we have here was Starbucks
Oh, yeah.
for coffee.
And how was it?
It was pretty good.
The same or?
The cups are much smaller.
Really?
Yes. And they do not refill your coffee cups when you sit in a restaurant.
Really?
It's like a tiny, like a little espresso cup. They give you that
sucks.
coffee, and most people just drink that, and that's
You're like,
they're
can I
done.
have some more? Mas,
I'm
por
like,
favor.
I drink like a coffee pot of coffee by
Mas
myself
café.
in a day, please.
Mas café, por favor, señor.
Can you bring this one and 4 of these?
And it's
right
really
after?
multicultural now, huh?
Spain, it was.
You're like, where are the Spanish people?
Yes, those people from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a wine store, and there was a girl from Cuba.
Yeah, a lot of Cuban people living in Spain now. A lot of like people from North Africa too, Moroccan.
Well, when we were in southern Spain, where my niece was stationed, there was a ferry that you can take from there to Morocco that only took like 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you were in Arabia, in Africa.
And I was like, wow, I didn't know it was this close.
Mm-hmm.
But because they're in the military, they had to ask for permission to go.
To leave Europe?
Well, not to leave Europe, to go to Morocco.
Oh, because of the conflicts?
Uh-huh.
Did you guys go to Morocco or no?
No, because...
Oh, that would have been cool to take advantage of that too.
Yes.
I think Marrakesh is the port, right? It's really famous. So now we're sealing with a nice thin coat of shiny gel before we begin the blingification of the phalanges. What's everybody saying?
Great nail look.
Thank you, my love.
Yeah. Luna Bella says, if you have to do all that, the person is usually using you for people on the other side of the world.
For reals.
Yeah, if you wouldn't support a man here, why would you go support a man in another country?
And honestly, after watching that show, I can tell you that from what I've seen is that 9 out of 10 long distance relationships don't work.
Uh-huh.
That, you know which one is really interesting too is he's Jewish Ukrainian and she's from Florida and she just got a mommy makeover.
Oh, yes.
And they have a whole bunch of kids.
3.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I want you to have another baby. And she's like, but I want to start working, I want to make my own money and I want to be independent. And he was like, nope. Your job is to stay at home. And she's like, but I don't want that.
But that was their arrangement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from the beginning that he wanted her when they had kids to be at home.
And she's like, the kids are getting older already. But they're not really that old.
No, they're not older. Honestly, if you have kids and you can stay at home with them, because I always worked, if you have that opportunity, you should, because then you'll probably feel guilty later for not staying home with your kids.
Really?
Yes.
My mom always worked.
Yeah.
But I think for me it was different because she owned the business.
And you could be with her all the time.
I could be at her business. And that's how I got started in the industry.
Yes.
But
I had to take mine to daycare.
And my mom, she was never like, she's not a homemaker kind of woman. She's always been a hustler. She's always been about working and being independent. But
I think because she was able to have you with her, it's different than sending your kids to daycare.
Okay, let's make that, because now she's like, I hate being at home. Now that she has to take care of my dad, she's like, I hate being at home. But then she gets tired being here too. But she'd rather be here at our warehouse.
Keeping herself busy.
Yeah, even just like...
Well, it's hard.
It's a different energy.
Yes.
That's why, like, for example, me, I'm not, like, I would never be able to work at home. Like, you have to be really disciplined, but I feel like the energy is different when you leave your house and you actually go somewhere and work. For me, like, I like that vibe. Versus, being at home. And some people are really good with, like, working at home, but for me, I couldn't. Like, you
I think I got used to working at home. And then because I watched my grandchildren at home, so they've never been to daycare, I keep working at home.
The vibe is different.
But now I've been there so long that I don't want to start all over.
So it's just about balance.
Yeah, see, the Shape Girl Squad said.
Period.
Yeah, see, she better get a side hustle so then she can make her own money while at home. Yeah, Nails by Carrie say, I agree. I felt like I missed so much. See, Dudley Country Daycare, she said she opened a daycare so she could be at home with her kids.
Wow, that's smart. But that's also a lot of dedication. Girl, you must have the patience of a saint.
And Luna Bella Miniverse said, yes, I was a single mom and I felt like I missed the first 7 years of my son's life.
Aww. And then maybe like some kids will be resentful for that. But, you know, I think if you make time for your kids, then it should be okay.
But still, when they're so little.
You want to be there for those like moments.
Yes.
So now we're going to take a gummy gel and we're going to begin the blingification of the phalanges. And remember, we work in stages and we're working with the big diamonds, the big cojones.
Yeah, see, Dudley Country Daycare, she said she got her nail license after doing nails for years. But she still has the daycare. That's her moneymaker. That's where the shaking the nalgas. Daycare is expensive.
Really?
Yes.
And you want a good one, I would imagine, because they're basically raising your kids home.
Yes, the girls were watched by a lady that did daycare out of her house.
And
she was really good. We're still friends.
And it was somebody that you had like trust and confianza.
As soon as I met her, I didn't know at the time.
The other way?
I didn't know at the time, but when I talked to like a referral place for daycare, and the lady that I talked to said, you just don't pick somebody to watch your kids. You gotta make sure, bring your kids with you and make sure your kids are comfortable with this person.
That they vibe.
Yes, and I went to several daycares, and as soon as we got to this woman's house, my kids just walked right in, started walking around their house like they had been there all their life, home, and got really comfortable with her. So she watched the girls, yes, and she took really good care of them.
And the rest is history. I used to have stay-at-home nannies.
You did?
But that's when my mom didn't want me to go to the nail salon. This one's too big.
Yeah, see, you need to interview as many as you can. Yeah, the one that ended up watching my kids, she was really good.
Because they're basically raising them, huh? And they're instilling their values, their ideology, and everything like that. So you want to make sure that it's somebody that, you know, you guys are on the same page with.
Yes.
That makes total sense.
She's in her 70s still watching kids.
Wow. So she has like a passion for little kids, for children.
Yeah, see, Dudley Country Daycare, she says she has kids that she still sees, and they're in their 20s.
That's dope. That means like they, you know, she made an impact in their life.
Yeah. Now I took my granddaughter so she can meet them.
Really?
Yeah, she knows my granddaughters.
How many do you have now?
3.
3. You have Ariana, and then the baby. And who else?
Adriana, Azalea, and Alessandra.
Yes.
They all picked A names.
Really? Was that on purpose or just a coincidence?
Just a coincidence, I think.
Really? Qué curioso, ¿verdad?
And my daughters, Brianna, Ariana, and Jacqueline, and the 3 granddaughters, they have the same amount of letters in their 3 names and the 3 granddaughters' names.
Really? And that was just done out of like...
I don't know, just a coincidence.
It wasn't done on purpose?
No. And all my 3 granddaughters have middle names. None of my daughters have middle names.
Really? Just one name?
Just one name.
Do you have a middle name?
Elena.
Really? Rocio? Or what did they call you? Rocio?
Rocio.
Rocio Elena.
Yeah, Dudley Dicker, she says she'll be 60. That's
Oh my
so amazing.
gosh.
So glad you found someone who you love. It's a huge decision. Those are beautiful names. Yes, thank you. My son has 4 names. Oh, my cousin's son, I think, has 4 names.
Really? So now we're gonna do our little.
Oh, 3 names. His name's Saul Francisco Javier
Oh my gosh, that is a mouthful.
Perez Hernandez.
De la Fuente. It's like a telenovela name, huh?
Yeah, my daughters say, why didn't you ever give us middle names? Because it was hard to find a first name, let alone a second name. And I never picked names. I named them all after birth.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Until they were here.
Until they were here. I feel like I had to see them before I named them.
Let me see that finger. The chain is going. Okay. That makes sense. And then they ask you, they're like, what are you going to name your baby? And you're like, I'm going to name her so-and-so.
Yeah, when I would go to the doctor, there was like, do you have a name picked already? Nope. Do you have any ideas? Nope.
Did you want to know what the sex of the baby was?
No, I never found out.
Really?
Uh-huh.
On any of them?
On any of them.
Really? You waited until the end?
Until I gave birth.
My dad has 6 children total, but I'm the only one that has a first name Max.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He
Yeah.
wanted to give me his whole name, but my mom didn't like his middle name.
No.
No.
What's his middle name?
Antelmo.
Oh, yeah, no.
So my middle name is Alan. So it's their A, but
Yeah, see, I had to X out and come back.
why would it happen?
I don't know. Oh, she was lagging. Yeah, so when my daughters were pregnant, I would have been okay if they wouldn't have wanted to know what they were having.
A surprise. You never wanted a boy?
No.
No?
No.
Aren't they easier to raise, allegedly?
Allegedly.
But Rudy has enough already, so.
Yeah.
Look how pretty that is, you guys. I'm gonna add a few more.
Oh, see, she
golden
says my
silver
youngest was Ryan, no matter. So, boy or girl.
Oh, Ryan for a girl is cute. And Max for a
Yes.
girl is cute too. I think it's
Yes.
different.
Uh-huh. Nails by Carrie has 2 boys and 2 girls. Boys are way easier.
See? I knew I wasn't crazy, but that's what they say. Beautiful. Look at
So
that.
beautiful.
And then freeze it so that way she don't move around. Okay, now the little thumb. Just a few, like a French.
A tiny bit. Yeah, see, she says boys are.
Easier to raise.
I have 2 boys. She has 2 boys.
There's a story about my mom. She had to take care of one of her nieces.
Uh-huh.
And she's actually younger than me slightly. And I think they were alone. And then she had to change her. And I was like, I've never had to change a girl. I didn't know what to do. So she got her like a chicken and put her in the shower and just like,
Rinsed her off.
yes. She was like, she only had 2 boys. So she was like, I didn't know what to do. So like a chicken.
Yeah, see, it's Cena. Oh, I'm gonna butcher the name. I think it depends on the personality of the child.
More than
She had a friend whose son was so much trouble.
Oh,
Yes,
he was
yeah.
a bad boy.
Dudley Country Daycare, she says she's had so many girls in her daycare. Sassy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it depends on the personality of the kids and how you teach them and educate them.
Mm-hmm. It's all just
I would always tell my kids, whatever rules we have here are the same no matter whose house you're in.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what their kids are allowed to do. Whatever rules we have at home, you follow those rules in everyone else's
Or
home.
they should be like even more respectful, huh?
Yes.
That's why I hate going to people's houses. Because I'm like, oh, I just feel like I have to be even like on my best behavior even more. Can't fart.
You just choose not to fart.
How are you gonna fart in somebody's house? That's embarrassing. Or like pooping at somebody's house. That's hard. That's why I like to stay at hotels, so that way I can poop in peace.
Yeah.
Come back all constipated from a vacation.
That's funny you said that, because we went a weekend one time to Hermosillo, and we stayed at somebody's house that the only bathroom in the house was upstairs, and literally when you were anywhere in the house, you could hear even when they peed, and I was like, I am not using the bathroom in this house. Everybody can hear your business in the bathroom. You could hear everything.
Sounds like a shooting.
Nails by Mermaiden says, hi, Max.
Hi, my love. Thanks for joining us today. Ugh, look at that. That is beautiful.
Dudley Country Daycare says she could take her kids anywhere. People would come up to her and thank her for having respectful kids.
She raised them right.
Yes. Nails by Mermaiden says she was watching a video on Tucson earlier.
Oh, really? What'd you see? How hot and ugly it is?
Our crime rate.
Homeless. What else do we have to be proud of? They say we have the best Mexican food.
Yes.
You think so?
The best 23 miles of Mexican food. You know, there's several restaurants here that have gotten the, what do you call them, awards?
They're not Michelin.
Not Michelin, but what is the...
Because the Mexican food in Tucson is definitely not fancy.
No.
But it's very, like, I guess homey is the word?
She says she loved it. She is a desert girl.
That's true, though. She is from...
The Beerman Award.
What's that?
It's on food or something. There's a bakery here that got that award, and there's a few other restaurants that have gotten that award.
Really?
Yes, that's like a...
Something important.
Fancy award.
Wow.
For food.
What bakery was
James Beardman.
Let's bake that 30 seconds.
The bakery... I don't remember the name, but my sister just went there and she said the bread is really, really good.
It's not Le Caves, is it?
He needs it by hand. No, not Le Caves. He needs it by hand.
Le Caves had like roaches, didn't they? But it was all... No hate to Le Caves Bakery. But Le Caves Bakery has been around for a long time.
Le Caves Bakery has been around since before I was born.
So 25 years?
Yes, 25 years. Going on 26. She says with a native Mexican DNA too. So pretty. Doesn't look like you use much gummy gel.
Just a little bit.
Nails by Mermaiden says, she said, give me all the Mexican food. I'm on the way now.
I can't have that much cheese though.
Ooh, the bling.
Too much cheese gives me ugh.
She said she was shocked that there was high-rise buildings there in general.
In Tucson?
Uh-huh. What high-rise buildings?
We have like 3 that are like 10 stories, that's it.
Yes.
Phoenix does though.
Uh-huh. Beautiful nails as always, Max. Bless you.
Thank you. Phoenix has become like the Los Angeles of the desert.
Uh-huh.
It's huge. Huge metropolis that's very, very spread out. And hot as hell. Like everything melts in Phoenix. And I think that's because of all the concrete that they have too. Mm-hmm. And the glass from all the high-rise.
It makes it hotter.
Mm-hmm, like Las Vegas. So I'm just going to do one more thin coat of shiny gel over everything.
She says, yeah, I saw those 3. I expected it smaller, I guess.
No, Tucson is pretty small.
Yeah, if you blink when you're driving through downtown Tucson, you miss it.
Yes. We only have one freeway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Palm Springs is like that too. Palm Springs, I think this weekend was supposed to be like 118.
Oh my gosh, but Palm Springs has a lot of money, doesn't it?
Yes.
And that whole area, a lot of people are moving out there. I would want to live there. It's like one of the hottest places on earth. That's why they call it Death Valley. So I'm only putting the gel, the shiny gel, around, but I'm actually putting it on top of the bouillon so that way it doesn't get tangled.
Oh, Nails by Mermaiden said her mom's shoes used to melt in Indio as a kid.
Her what?
Her shoes.
Oh yeah, because it's so hot.
Uh-huh. Too hot.
But the outlet mall is out there. That outlet mall slaps. And you know what's really weird? Is that when it's really hot, all of a sudden, I want to have caldo.
I cook soups in the heat.
It's good. In Chinese culture, when it's really hot, if you eat something hot, it will cool your body. So I think that's where it comes from.
I'll eat like, make caldo de queso, albóndigas.
Menudo. You haven't made tamales yet, have you?
Not yet, but I want to make some. I bought the beef and stuff. I just need to buy the manteca and the masa.
And have time to make them.
Yeah, well, I'll make some.
Eventually. Christmas is coming.
Furball27 said, I just joined. Have you been on TikTok yet?
I was. But if you missed anything, this video will be reposted. And tomorrow it'll get reposted to YouTube.
Yeah, Nails by Mermaiden says her mom grew up out there in the low desert.
Oops.
And yeah, it's no joke. Her dad is from Miami and he can take the heat because he's from Trinidad.
Oh,
He
okay.
says that heat doesn't even bother him.
He's like, what heat? The breeze?
Nails by Mermaiden said, it's true, I feel like it's in my core. Heat doesn't bother me as much.
Okay, let's turn it upside down. Let itself level out just for a few seconds. She's
says
hot-blooded.
It's the snow that she can't handle.
Oh, that hurts your body too. I experienced like a cold like that when I was in Toronto, I think. It hurt my body. Like your bones would
from
hurt.
the cold, yes. I'm super sensitive to cold now.
Oh, it was horrible.
I don't like the cold.
And then they have to ice the roads and everything.
How long do they stay on with taffy gel? A month at least.
Mm-hmm. She
How
had 5 weeks
pretty.
retention. Okay, let's break that
Thank
now for 1
you.
minute. And this is the final layer, and then after that we're done. And we made it just in time to go see Maxine.
Yay!
Actually, I'm surprised my mom hasn't called. Probably won't see it at 5:20 anymore because it's 5:24. But I should
7?
check, huh?
At 7?
They have at 7:20, but I'm gonna check the one right here.
By Costco?
Yes. What's that one called?
No.
Century.
Cinemax? It's not Century. I don't remember.
Tucson Marketplace. Cinemark.
Cinemark.
Despicable Me. Ugh, no grosses.
Have you ever seen any of them?
Mm-mm.
They're cute.
Really?
Yes.
At 5, 10, 7:50, 7:40. Jeez, why are the times so late? Now that's a raunchy movie, apparently.
Make sure you have the energy to stay awake.
For reals. Yesterday, I was telling Tia Rocio that I was watching the Amy Winehouse movie, and it put me to sleep. It was terrible. It was not bueno.
I've seen the documentary, so I was watching the trailer for the movie, and I was like, nah, I think the documentaries was enough for me.
And she died really young, huh?
Yes.
How old was she? Like 20-something?
26, 27.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend is the one that got her into drugs.
Oh, yeah, and it shows her smoking glass pipes in the movie.
Yes.
But she did really hard stuff, huh? And she died of alcohol poisoning?
He's the one that got her into drugs.
Really?
And then he ended up dying years later.
Her boyfriend?
Uh-huh.
And he had another girlfriend or something like that, right?
I don't remember that.
And she never had any kids or anything, huh?
No.
How sad.
She had a really good voice. I like her music.
Really?
Yes.
Valerie.
Yes.
And that big hair.
And her eyeliner.
Oh, yeah, the thick eyeliner. She wanted to be kind of like 60s, 50s, huh?
Uh-huh.
Like the
I
bad
can't pull that eyeliner off.
Why not?
I've tried it, no.
The cat eye? Well, not as thick, though.
Well, cat eye, yes, but not like she did it.
Oh, that was a little bit too thick.
It was good. I like the way it looked on her, though.
'Cause
Her
I think-
messy hair.
I think she had small eyes, though, didn't she?
Uh-huh.
So it would make her eyes look bigger, too.
Yes.
But the girl in the movie, her eyeliner is really messy. Like I don't remember Amy Winehouse as being that chunky. Like, get a Q-tip and clean the edges, girl. Sharpen it up.
Yes.
Let's check, make sure everything is nice and dry.
Loving these nails. I'm
Perfect.
really going to have to get some jams for my nails.
And you have to get some honey ombre gels. Look how beautiful
Jams
they
are
are.
the best. Sending you hugs, Max. It's back to work for the mermaid.
Under the sea.
Thanks,
Ba, ba,
Max.
ba,
Have
ba.
a great evening.
You too, my love. Don't party too hard.
Love the design.
Is she slapping or what?
Yes.
The shape, the blend, the design. 10 out of 10.
My sister bought your nails, but she still hasn't used them.
Really? Why not?
Because you have to go apply them
At the studio.
at her house.
At the Asamblea. And then we can go cruising downtown. Get a Q-tip and sharpen that up. Get it nice and clean, girl.
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
Beautiful as always, Max.
Thank you. Look at that blend, though. Are you ready for tomorrow? With these phalanges?
Yes. It's Saturday.
No, tomorrow's Sunday, dear.
Well, today is Saturday.
Oh, yeah, today's Saturday. Tonight we partied, then tomorrow we got the Asamblea. So that way we can party
Gorgeous.
and then get on the good side of the Lord. Look how beautiful they are.
Love them.
I wonder if Roundface... Oh, no, Roundface has it in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Today he had servicio. He was supposed to come in, but he was like, no time.
I'm back.
What do you guys think? Obsessed, right? Look at
The
that
blend is
cuticle.
seamless.
Let's put both of them in the frame for us. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Very discreet, very basic.
Yes.
Ready for Bojangles. Look at those diamonds, though. I think that's going to be our money shot right there.
Uh-huh.
Obsessed. Well, my lovelies, that is a wrap for our little video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for coming out again, Miss Rocio. They came out so beautiful. Don't forget, you guys, that tomorrow, the 35% off sale using promo code July 4 ends at 11:59 p.m. Arizona time. Make sure you take advantage of it. And we will see you guys Monday in the next live. Oh, she should be a model, your sister. But is she a good cook?
Yes, she's a good cook.
What does she cook that she can make me?
We'll send her a request.
Yes. Do you know how to cook Chinese food?
I have a recipe for the beef and broccoli, the brown sauce that comes out really good.
Really? But you can make it with Chinese broccoli, not regular broccoli.
With Chinese broccoli?
Mm-hmm. Because I can't eat regular broccoli.
No.
Gives me gas.
Where do I get the Chinese broccoli?
Probably like an Asian grocery store.
Okay.
Because I can't do regular broccoli.
The
And I
brown
heard they-
sauce I make, it comes out really good.
Really? And I heard for the beef, you put a little bit of,
Baking powder.
yes, baking soda to soften
like
it up.
a pinch. And you let it
Yes.
sit for like, you put a pinch of baking soda and oyster sauce.
Mm-hmm. And it lets it
and
tenderize.
A little bit of oil, and you let it sit for like 30 minutes, and it does get super soft.
Really? That's a trick right there.
But you can't put too much baking soda because then you can taste the baking
I like the
soda.
taste of baking soda, though.
So it's like a tiny little pinch.
I like the taste of baking soda, so I wouldn't mind it, though. Well, my lovelies, that is a wrap. We're going to head on over, watch Maxine, and we'll see you guys Monday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.